ball, running the ball, several backs rotating in and out. But I wanted to give this award to a young man who, before this year, had not played football before. I saw him at a basketball game. He played, and after the game, I started talking to him. I said, large kid, I said, hey, you should come out and try playing football. You're coming to Middletown. You're a good athlete. We'd love to see you come out. Well, the young man comes out, and I'm thinking, big kid, he's going to be a lineman or something like that. He goes, I'm a running back. Well, 3 months later, having never carried a football before, we're loading the ball up on his shoulders, amongst others, and not just him, and giving the ball, pounding the ball, and grinding the ball, and he just works real hard. He's a quiet leader. He doesn't speak much, just grins every once in a while, and that's okay with me. But Xavia Green, I'd like for you to come on up. And our next award will be Coach Cryle with our defensive MVP.
I'll be given the privilege to give the freshman defensive MVP award. This young man showed a lot of leadership on and off the field. He played freshman, JV, varsity. He just did a great job. I personally interacted with him. I was the outside linebacker coach, and I really got to know him well. This individual is Peter Cox.
Our next award is going to go Freshman Lineman Award, presented by Coach Timpson.
Like was said before, most of our freshmen got the opportunity to play both freshman and JV, and this young man was no different. And he learned a lot as the year went, getting in individual grooves with Coach Reynolds and having to practice against some of the best linemen in the state when he went up against some of the varsity guys. And his ability just got better each and every practice, each and every week. On the freshman team, however, he was an offensive lineman, and that's what everyone thought he was going to do. And then we stole him, and he got to play a little defensive line, and he was pretty much unstoppable. If they were running in the middle, we moved him to tackle. If they were running outside, we moved him to end. And then he suffered a little injury. We were questioning whether or not what he would do, but he stepped up and said, I'm going to play. Played with that injury and played at a high level all year. And Coach Reynolds has nothing but promise for him as he moves forward. Our freshman lineman of the year, Brady Abraham.
Our last freshman award of the night is going to come from Coach Zender and is the Freshman Blue Heart Award.
Okay, for anybody who's not aware of what the Blue Heart Award is, it's basically an award presented to a young man that exemplifies exactly what it means to be a Middletown football player, on, off the field, in the community, in the school, pretty much everywhere he goes. This year, that award is going to be presented to a young man who has a very bright future. He continues to practice. He got a lot of good practice this year with going up against, obviously, the best offense in the state, getting to play against some of the best players that are playing the state every day on our rock defense and getting an opportunity to try and defend them. He's also a young man that came to practice every day with a smile on his face, was willing to help out anywhere he could. And he was rewarded with that when he got the opportunity to play a little bit in the defensive role for us as a freshman, and ended up with 2 interceptions, which is, most freshmen across the state, across the country would dream of something like that. So the gentleman with the bright future who represents Middletown football with the Blue Heart Award this year is Justin Thompson.
All right, just want to say one last thing to our freshmen out there. We brought up more freshmen this year to varsity to provide scout work because you were worthy and you worked hard and you showed your promise on the football field. Make sure you continue to work. Every single one of you have a lot of promise, and I'm looking forward to the future that you're going to bring to this football team. So thank you for a great season. I enjoyed coaching you. Here's Coach Ashley with the JV team.